right, Todd's back now with a full check at our forecast. And, you know, Todd, quite literally, everything sort of changed overnight. Very big difference compared to yesterday.
And the same thing's going to happen tonight, just the reverse. Last night it really warmed up, and tonight it's really going to get cold.
As it does in Maine.
As it does, exactly. Setting the stage for the weekend storm. This is impressive, these temperatures this morning. Low 50s along the coastline, mid 40s inland, above freezing up in the mountains, so we really don't have to worry about any frozen areas and icy spots. But a lot of what we got the last couple of days, especially up north and in the mountains of snow, is going to be melting away this morning. Don't worry, we're going to get some more. We're in the mild sector right now. Cold front's racing east, and we're about to tap into some serious cold tonight and tomorrow. And there's the storm for the weekend. Looks unimpressive at the moment, but it will be coming up into the northeast and bring with it some moisture. All right, let's take a look at the timeline today. It's damp out there, and there's still some areas of fog. I mean, it was super dense last evening. It's actually scouring out at the moment as these winds pick up out of the west. And of course, abnormally mild temperatures. It's going to feel real good to you when you leave the house or the apartment this morning. A lot of midday sunshine expected. The wind will take over and kind of be front and center for the rest of the day. And that's going to keep our temperatures level in the upper 40s for a while. And then they'll start falling this afternoon. And by this evening, as the sun is going down, we're going to get a faster temperature decline. 40s turn into 30s, which eventually go into the 20s overnight tonight. But it'll be clear and it'll be dry for our Friday evening. All right, that storm comes out of the Tennessee and Ohio valleys and works up into the mid-Atlantic, where it starts to pick up some moisture and a little energy. It's actually looking really good as far as a track goes for snow here in Maine and New Hampshire. The storm itself, though, isn't very strong. We're not going to have any wind problems, and we're not going to have any coastal flooding problems. It's not like a true nor'easter. And then this low moves through the Gulf of Maine and then south of Nova Scotia and out to sea, and then cold air pours in behind it, even colder air. So the snow's not melting away anytime soon. So let's go to a little timeline for tomorrow. I expect snow to break out mid-afternoon for all of southern Maine, and roads will instantly grease up and get it snow covered because it is going to be pretty cold with temperatures below freezing. It really doesn't start cranking, though, until after dark, and that's when we get into some heavier bands, especially over southern Maine. And at this point, closer to midnight, 10 o'clock or so, the snow bands and the snow leading edge will get up into the Bangor area, too. The snow intensity is going to start winding down late late night into Sunday morning, and then we'll just have a few snow showers left over around the early hours there on Sunday. So a lot of what falls is Saturday night without much more accumulation after that. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was a little concerned for these higher numbers. I don't love the energy, the upper level energy with this, but the fact that it's going to be so cold, I think will make up for it with the ratios, meaning it's going to have this fluff factor out there, and some of these snow totals will get pretty puffy and get up to about 8 in some spots from Portland off to the west into New Hampshire. Bullseye is probably somewhere around the New Hampshire border, maybe up in the Freiburg area where it usually is in some of those colder spots. Off to the north and west of Portland, the numbers really go off quickly. And we're going to be right on the edge here in Bangor between 3 to 6 and 1 to 3. And this is kind of where we're fine tuning right in here. I don't expect much at all for far northern Maine. This is what it looks like for Saturday night into Sunday morning. Again, these numbers could shift around a little bit, but I think the message here is that southern Maine is going to get several inches of snow. Northern Maine, not so much. There you have it. Gale warnings are up for today, and the wind gusting out there to 35 knots, seas 5 to 8 feet. So here's our 7-day. Mostly sunny today, mild, but it will be windy, offsetting that mild air. High temperatures in the upper 40s, close to 50. Cold over the weekend. We've got snow arriving tomorrow afternoon, and it's steadiest Saturday nights. Early next week, very cold on Monday. A low temperature in the single digits away from the coastline and highs only in the 20s. A couple of flurries or snow showers on Tuesday, and then it stays cold late next week leading up to the big holiday. There may be something Wednesday night, but right now it's still pretty far south of us, but I'll keep watching in there for now. Chloe.
All right, well, stay tuned.
Yeah,
Thank you,
exactly.
Todd.